William Morton was born in Charlton, Massachusetts. William T.G. Morton was the son of James Morton and Rebecca Needham Morton. William worked as a clerk, printer, and salesman in Boston before entering Baltimore College of Dental Surgery in 1840. In 1841, he gained notoriety for developing a new process for soldering false teeth onto gold plates. In 1842, he left college after graduating to study in Hartford, Connecticut with dentist Horace Wells and Dr. Nathan Cooley Keep. In 1843, Morton married Elizabeth Whitman of Farmington. In 1844, Morton entered Harvard Medical School and attended lectures by Charles T. Jackson, who introduced Morton to the anesthetic properties of ether. Then he left Harvard without graduating. On September 30, 1846, Morton performed a painless tooth extraction after administering ether to Ebenezer Hopkins Frost, 1824 to 1866. After the demonstration, Morton tried to conceal the identity of the substance Abbott had inhaled, referring to it as lithion, but it was soon discovered to be ether. 1 month after this demonstration, a patent was issued for lithion, although by then it was widely known that the inhalant was ether. The medical community in general condemned the patent as unfair and illiberal in such a humane and scientific profession. Morton's quest for credit and profit from the other administration was complicated by the stealthy and sometimes deceptive tactics he employed during its development. Morton's own efforts to obtain patents abroad also undermined his claims of philanthropic intent. Consequently, no effort was made to enforce the patent, and ether soon came into widespread use. In December 1846, Morton petitioned Congress for a national reward of $100,000, but this was also complicated by Jackson and Wells' claims as discoverers of ether. So Morton's request proved unsuccessful. Morton made further applications in 1849, 1851, and 1853, all of which failed later. Morton sought compensation for his achievement through an unsuccessful attempt to sue the United States government. His attorney was Richard Henry Dana, Jr. In 1852, he received an honorary degree from Washington University of Medicine in Baltimore, which later became the College of Physicians and Surgeons. In the spring of 1857, Amos A. Lawrence, a wealthy Bostonian, together with the medical professionals and influential citizens of Boston, developed a plan to raise $100,000 as a national testimonial to Morton, receiving contributions from both public and private citizens. Morton performed public service yet again in the autumn of 1862 when he joined the Army of the Potomac as a volunteer surgeon and applied ether to more than 2,000 wounded soldiers during the battles of Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, and the Wilderness. Morton was in New York City in July 1868. He was riding in a carriage with his wife when he suddenly demanded the carriage to stop, and he ran into the lake in Central Park to cool off. This peculiar behavior was because he had suffered a major stroke cerebrovascular incident, which proved fatal soon after. He is buried at Mount Auburn Cemetery in Watertown and Cambridge, Massachusetts.